Hello, everyone. Visokii Entertainment here. Brady, Garrett, Charlie. We're here to talk some Elimination Chamber predictions. If you're looking for Big Brother stuff, don't worry. The finale is tonight. I'll be watching Big Brother live, as will Charlie. We'll be doing a live post-finale Big Brother podcast and then straight into catching up with the pay-per-view. So, honestly, I'll probably I'll probably just fast-forward all the way through, like, the first match on the card.
At TeamG_DM, I'll be live tweeting along from probably from pre-show or before middle of pre-show to end of show. So
there you go. So go follow on Twitter, on the Twitters. I try to stay off Twitter if I'm going to be behind wrestling, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking the role.
We have 5 matches scheduled, one of which is on the pre-show, as well as the we have 6 matches. And one of them is on the pre-show. Also, tonight is going to be the Ronda Rousey contract signing for WWE, which we'll do a little bit of a prediction there as well, and I'll talk about it at the end. All right, so first we've got the pre-show match between Balor Club versus the Miz Taraj. Garrett, who do you have in that one?
I gotta. So. I got to take my boys. I got to,
I feel like there's no other option.
There really isn't. It's like, what would the other result be?
I honestly think that every single match tonight, we might be unanimous all the way down the card. But
I think like the only way this goes. I think the only way this goes the other way is that the Revival screw them over. But do they? I don't think they do a secondary tag feud at Mania, so I don't know. But, yeah, I agree with you guys. Anderson and Gallows.
We're all taking them. We're all taking the club.
Indeed, brother. Indeed.
There it is.
We then are probably, I'm going to flip these back and forth because I think that I know what we're going to start off with. I don't think we're going to start off with the Bar versus Titus Worldwide. I think we're going to start off with Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. I don't know why. I think they're going to either kick off the show with that or the Women's Elimination Chamber. So, but I want to talk about the chamber matches later. So, Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. Charlie.
Who got the Bray got the pin on Raw 25, right?
Yes.
So I think Hardy gets the pin tonight.
Okay. Garrett? Hello?
I think we might have lost him.
All right. We lost Garrett. All right, I'm taking Bray Wyatt in this one because it's obvious they're going to go all the way to Mania, and they're going to wait to get the babyface over until WrestleMania. So Bray Wyatt wins, probably being the catalyst for all of the Woken Warriors and King Maxwell and Senor Benjamin and all the people from TNA coming over. I think that this is the catalyst for all of them coming over.
I'm back.
Okay. So Charlie has picked Matt Hardy. I have picked Bray Wyatt. Garrett?
I believe that Bray Wyatt will be deleted.
Good way of putting it.
And this is going to go to more than one match also.
Well, see, that was my reason.
Really?
Was
more than 2 matches, actually. This is 2, isn't it? Yeah, more than 2 matches.
If Matt Hardy wins, I just think I think that the feud's over. The feud is over once the babyface wins.
That's true. I think that they're going to look at it like neither one of them is really a face or a heel because they're kind of out there characters anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Matt Hardy's offense is pretty heel because, well, when they just started it in TNA, a lot of the offense had to be because that's what Matt was when he turned because he was feuding with Matt, who was the eternal babyface. So, but I mean, yeah, it could go either way here. This is a coin flip match. Like I think it will always be a coin flip match if they throw it out there, even if they throw it out there like 10 months from now,
I think most people are picking Matt Hardy because Wyatt already won the first one, like Charlie was saying. Hardy won the first, or Wyatt won the first one. Hardy won the second one. The rubber match will be at Mania. Probably Hardy will win again. The Bar versus Titus Worldwide. I'll start. I don't think there's any way the Bar is losing this because there's no way Titus Worldwide has the championships going into Mania. Simple. That's the reason. Charlie?
I see that point, and I don't think Titus Worldwide has the titles going into Mania, but I think they win the night, and they lose them. So I'm going to take Titus Worldwide here. They're curious to see if they can get over, and I think then again, it is a month before the Mania. I'm second guessing myself If this was like in June or something, you know, I'd be like,
absolutely. You know, pull the Heath Slater move.
Yeah. I'll stick with my guns. Titus Worldwide taking this.
Garrett?
So I have a craziness theory. So after this, they have what? Another 6-7 weeks till they are Mania or something like that. Like they have a whole another like month or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a whole month to build it. So they're gonna have probably at least one title match, if not a title switch in that time. Going into Mania to build up something. My theory, and it's crackpot theory, I like what Charlie's going with Titus Worldwide winning, but I don't think they're gonna be like a transfer champion for anyone. I think Bar wins them back, and then they go through that for a couple of weeks. But the reason why they lose them in the first place is because the club interferes. And then the club get the belts before Mania, presumably in the other 2 weeks build up. Now, this is, like I said, this is crazy. You'd have to book this like really on the seat of your pants, you know, and hope that it will work and the crowd will be up to it. But I think that would be some really interesting booking. And then if Ambrose and them are ready, you can pull the trigger on that and have them assault them on the last week before Mania after they've just won their titles, because they involved them way before when they were fighting both the Mr. Raj, and the Shield at the same time a couple months ago. And then you can bring that back. Or if they're not ready, you always have the Bar that are still wanting those titles, you know? So definitely. And you also have Titus Worldwide. You could just randomly throw in Mania if you want to give Apollo a good chance, you know? You have all these storylines tied together, and you can pull whatever trigger you have to based off injuries and whatnot, you know? I just think that would set them up really well, so they don't have to necessarily book a really good tag feud going into Mania.
And with your idea, I mean, there's going to be some type of multi-man match at Mania. So it doesn't have to be 2 tag teams. You know, they did, what, 5 last year?
Yeah, something ridiculous.
So they could definitely do something like that again. Because I have no idea what they're planning with tags or anything like that.
This is just my craziness booking that has only ever successfully predicted anything that happened at a pay-per-view ever one time. So, you know, like, because it always ties really into the show, but, you know.
All right. So we have Asuka versus Nia Jax. If Nia Jax wins, it now becomes a triple threat at Mania with Asuka, Nia Jax, and whoever Asuka picks. It's kind of weird. Asuka hasn't officially said that she's challenging for the Raw Women's Championship. So, I don't know. That's weird. But
yeah, it'll become a triple threat.
Whatever Asuka decides, Nia Jax has to go with her. If she decides to challenge Charlotte and Nia Jax wins this match, does Nia Jax then get put into the SmackDown Women's title match as well?
She must.
That'd be a great way to turn Asuka heel super suddenly. Would be like she's like, yeah, Nia, I'll lay down for you, and then and I'll get you to SmackDown where there's literally nobody that you could ever potentially lose to. Basically, just look at the division, you know. And unless you're talking Hit Squad.
Since I think Asuka is going to win or is going to challenge Charlotte, I have to take Asuka in this match because there would be too much confusion. Garrett?
Yeah, I mean, if they're implying that if she loses this match, it's going to be for the Raw Women's Championship, basically, then it's probably going to be for the SmackDowns, just for the swerve. You know, that might be announced at the end, because who is Ronda signing a contract to fight? Like, what?
Yeah, I know. She's just signing a contract.
Raw contract.
A Raw contract. So then I mean, see, I feel like they could totally just be like, nope, this is actually not for a wrestling career, because she's obviously already signed. I mean, anyone would know that. She can't appear. She wouldn't appear on television if she wasn't, unless it was just a one-off thing. I think even when they do those one-off deals, though, they still have to sign something.
Well, yeah, we all know she's been signed to WWE, but in story, she signed to Raw, not SmackDown.
Right.
I think they're going to pull it out from under us on that, and that might go later in the show too. Imagine if they closed the show with that contract signing after Asuka won or something, and they made a big deal out of the women again at the end, like they did at the last one. You know, I think that would be cool. You know,
yeah, could be.
Pull another Rumble stunt like that, and I think you really get people sold on these women again.
We all know how this show ends, but I have a theory why they don't. Why they made this so weird.
Hold on. First, let's not get sidetracked. Charlie, who are you taking? Asuka or Nia Jax?
I was gonna say Asuka, but I think they've made this such a weird thing, and why it seems so strange is because I think they're planning on not having Alexa Bliss in the title match, so it's like such strange stipulation, because it's seemingly looking like they're doing Sasha Bailey, right? I mean,
I think they're doing Sasha Bailey, but not for the title, and we'll talk about that with the next match.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah, I definitely Asuka. I don't. Could you imagine if the streak ends here? I mean, it'd be huge for Nia, but
yeah, but don't you know, man? They've been pushed on TV. Nia is the one person that they don't think Asuka can beat, even though she beat her twice on pay-per-view.
Yep.
There's no way. They forget about that.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime match.
Right. Women's Elimination Chamber match. Garrett?
Jeez.
And for those that don't know, that's Alexa Bliss is the champion, and then Bailey, Sasha, Mandy Rose, Mickie James, and Sarah Logan.
And
three of them have zero chance.
And
which ones are you saying those are?
Unlike the men's, we
Sarah, Mandy, and Mickie. There's no chance.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would feel nice for Bailey, but I think they're gonna have Sasha screw her, so I'm gonna take Sasha. I think it's gonna come down to them two. They're both gonna like team up and eliminate Alexa, who's gonna have like Cockroach survive the match like she always does in big matches. That's how she won the tables match that I called, So and when she first won the title, So I mean, yeah, I mean, I think she'll make it to the end, but she'll be eliminated by those two, and then as Bailey is like, yeah, we did it, she's gonna like roll her up or something like that, and then Bailey's just gonna be like,
and that gets your I mean, that'd be an easy way to catalyst into the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you in the fact that I believe Sasha wins this. However, I think it's Mickie James that because they've been having their feud, Mickie and Alexa, or they've been becoming friends now. So I think Mickie ends up being the one to pin Alexa, and then we're like, oh my god, and it feels like it's gonna be Sasha tonight. I have no idea. I just that's kind of what it's been feeling like in the build-up.
I think it's obvious that Bliss retains. I think they want to do Bliss versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania with Nia winning it off of her because they're best friends in real life and they've been pushing it for years.
True.
That's true. They've been suggesting that would be the person to drop it to Nia because Nia doesn't have to lose any credibility if she puts up a good fight because she's little, so.
Yeah. Men's Elimination Chamber. I'm going with my heart. I'm taking Braun Strowman, even though we all know it's Roman.
Yeah, Roman. I don't see any way possible how it's not Roman.
Dean turns heel, breaks into the chamber, and helps Roman to win. No, I'm kidding. Imagine, though.
Garrett, what's your prediction?
I mean, it's got to be Roman. It's got to be Roman. People have been. I mean, it was rumored 8 months ago or something. This was going to be the match, something ridiculous.
The day after WrestleMania last year.
Since Mania happened at the end, people were like, the day after Meltzer was like, I know a match is going to be Roman versus Brock.
Brady and I hadn't even gone to our show yet.
I know.
And we had already known that this was the plan for next year. It broke that night of almost. You remember that? It was that long ago that I can't.
Because I remember you guys were out. I was like, are they looking at their phones right now? Because they're at a show. Because I got that notification early in the day, and I was like, I hope they're not too busy. Because I knew you guys would, do whatever it was you were doing that day and then go to the show, Usually don't have a whole lot of time in between, And I was like, I hope they got to see this. Because I might have gone live with that news broke. I'm pretty sure. Because y'all were at the show, and I think that was one of the first times I went live by myself. Because you guys were like, you need to talk about this, I think. And I was like, if this is the truth, I mean, and I didn't go live for about 5 minutes, but I think it got a decent amount of views too. Yeah, that was good. That was a while ago. Man, it's been so long. We need to do another news video soon. Not enough news breaks anymore. That's worth talking about.
True.
I'm personally just not interested enough in the product to care. It's Road to WrestleMania right now, and I don't think I could care any less about any of the storylines in WWE. There's not one that I'm invested in. I like watching for the good. I like watching for the good matches, but there's not one good storyline on TV right now.
Nope.
Fair enough.
I mean, Sasha Bailey will hopefully be good, right?
Yeah.
And if Undertaker returns tomorrow night and challenges John Cena, because that's John Cena's only way to get on the WrestleMania card, which we all know is going to happen tomorrow night, whatever.
It's true.
They're good, I guess, but I don't know. I've lost my interest. If I didn't do the podcast, I don't know if I'd watch wrestling anymore. All right. That being said, we'll do a little bit of a tally. So we're all in unanimity with the club beating the Miz Taraj and Asuka beating Nia Jax. You guys are actually in agreement about everything. You guys both have Club, Titus Worldwide, Matt Hardy, Asuka, Sasha, and Roman winning the matches. I have the Bar beating Titus Worldwide, Bray Wyatt beating Matt Hardy, and Alexa winning the women's, and Braun winning the men's. So I went with my heart with everything, but chances are you guys are going to be correct. So,
yeah.
Anyway, I think it should be good tonight. I'm interested to see what they do with the women's chamber. And then the last question for you guys, I'll throw it to Charlie first. Is Ronda Rousey, is she portrayed as a heel or a face tonight?
I think a face.
Garrett?
Heel.
I think they have to go heel or else she's done. Ronda's shown that she's sensitive when it comes to people's opinions of her. And if she comes out and tries to be a white meat baby face, as Garrett would say, she tries to be a white meat baby face, the crowd will turn on her so fast she won't even come back.
It is possible.
And then she'll go talk about it on Ellen.
Yeah, she will. She'll talk about how she's suicidal and all this stuff and how people are mean to her on Twitter. I think that she would I think tonight, if she's portrayed as a baby face and they boo her out of the building, which is more than likely going to happen, even though it's Las Vegas, so maybe, but I don't know. They boo her out of the building, and she's trying to be a babyface. She's trying to win the crowd over, and they still boo her. I don't think she even continues with WWE. I think she does something else.
Damn. Big prediction.
So,
bold moves here on Visokii Entertainment.
Till next time, guys, like and subscribe. Click that little bell so you know when we go live. Watch some Big Brother. Watch some wrestling. It's going to be a late night tonight, and I got to teach in the morning, so we'll see. Till next time, peace.
Brother.